Good morning, everyone. It's been a little while since I've actually posted on here. I'm being a bad blogger, I guess. I really need to do a better job. My life's been it's been going. God's been putting things in place. And one of the things that has really been a struggle for me lately is my job situation. I haven't had a full time job since October of 2017. I've been looking. I spent a lot of time in the beginning applying for a lot of different jobs. And for some reason, and I don't know what it is, it just seems like I would go on the interviews, I would do the phone interviews, and even though I got a really good feel during the job interview, I never felt like God never brought that job to me. And I've been trying hard to leave it in God's hands, leave my job search in God's hands. And at the same time, I've been doing little things with my travel business. I could put a little thing in here about cruising life, um, cruising through life, which is my travel business. And I'm starting to get some money in from that, which is really has helped. But I feel like I need to really get back in the job market at this point. So last Tuesday, I was driving to the shore and I got an email out of the blue from some guy wanting my resume, my most current resume. And to be honest with you, it slipped my mind. Um, we had a lot of things going on last Tuesday, so I got down the shore, I got things settled, and it wasn't until sometime on Wednesday that I actually read through what the job description was and sent the guy my resume. Thursday, late afternoon, evening, I got an email from a lady from the same company who wanted to set up a phone interview for me. I quickly set up the phone interview for the next day, which was Friday. On Friday morning at 10 o'clock. So, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm up, awake, sitting, and no phone call. I sat there for a good half hour just waiting for her to call. And I sent an email to confirm and, asking if we can reschedule if that was the case. About 10:55 or so, she finally calls. She did apologize for getting delayed with other interviews before. And so just running late. But we had a good talk and I felt good about it. I did give her my schedule for the next couple weeks because I'm getting ready to leave on a trip for a conference that I've been helping plan out in Portland. And so we're leaving on July 4th, and I won't be back until July 15th. I gave her that information. She said, well, let's see if we can get you in on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So I wasn't holding my breath because at this point, to be honest with you, I'm pretty discouraged with the job search. And one of my prayers to God has been, you know, every time I try to take over and make the job search happen and apply for the jobs that I think that I need or would like, they never seem to work out. And so I've just been praying to leave it in God's hands. Just God, just take it. When I get that job at the end, Lord, I really just want you to be the person that did it. I don't want to be able to say that I had any dealings in it because I really want the Lord to lead in that next step in my life. And so I did get the email on Monday, which is yesterday, to come in for an in-person interview, which is today at 2:30. So I'm sitting here getting ready. I gotta get, myself showered and all that fun stuff. But the Lord is really, I'm just letting Him work. I'm praying that the Lord just takes this job interview and does what He wants with it. And I just have to go and show up and just be myself. And so my text for today is actually Psalms 23. One of the parts of this that really just want for God to lead me. So it's, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I'm reading this today because I just want God to lead. I just want God to take the job interview, take the stress of the interview. What I'm going to do after the interview today, I'll send my email to thank them for the interview, and I'm just going to leave it and go on my trip to Portland and let God decide what He wants. So that's what's going on with me. My labs, as far as everything, looks pretty good. I just went in for another set of labs. I've been undetectable for 2 months now. My T cells seem to be doing pretty well, which is good. I did have a little bit of my kidney function. That the test that I do for that has been a little bit strange. So we'll see what that turns out to look like. So I'm just kind of waiting on my test results. I actually got my labs done yesterday. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'm going to work really hard to blog a little bit more, and I'll try and blog on my trip out to Portland. I'll talk to you later. Bye.